Welcome to another video with news stories from Ethiopia, Kenya, Somalia, Somaliland. Firstly, Kenya presidential election was held there. Results are now coming in. Though official result will be announced after almost a week. But who is leading? According to the results received so far, we have some details for you. Very close contest between Raila Odinga and William Ruto. Secondly, Somaliland, where opposition is due to protest on Thursday. Yesterday, opposition party submitted a schedule of demonstrations to Ministry of Interior, and reportedly Somaliland's government has allowed the opposition to protest on Thursday. We have details for you. And thirdly, there's hard times ahead for Al-Shabaab. US conducted airstrikes on Al-Shabaab targets in Somalia today. Ethiopia conducting airstrikes as well. Ethiopia deploying its forces in Somalia. US special forces being deployed as well. A major operation against Al-Shabaab about to start. And lastly, viewers, 2 days ago, some briefing notes of African Union's meeting were leaked. The meeting was about Tigray conflict, about Ethiopian conflict. Olusegun Obasanjo briefed the participants of Peace and Security Council of African Union, and there he proposed inclusion of Eritrea in the upcoming Tigray-Ethiopia peace talks. We have been waiting for some response from Ethiopian federal government, Eritrean government, Tigray regional government. Today, Getachew spoke about Eritrea, about this leaked document of African Union's meeting. What did he say? Did he address the question of Eritrean inclusion in upcoming talks? Firstly, was Kenya. On Tuesday, presidential election was held. People cast their votes across Kenya. Peaceful voting, no major law and order incidents reported. Polling has come to a close. Counting is underway. Final result will be announced after almost a week, but unofficial results are coming in, and we have details for you who is leading. So far, no candidate has announced to boycott this election. That's a very positive thing, that so far no boycott, because last election saw some boycotts, then court intervened, court annulled the election results, then re-election was held in 2017. So far, no announcement of boycott by Raila Odinga or William Ruto. Who is leading so far? Well, latest tally which we have received is that William Ruto got 2,606,629 votes, 50.55% of the total vote cast. Raila Odinga got 2,517,167 votes, 48.82% of total votes. William Ruto 50.55% so far, and Raila Odinga 48.82%. So Ruto is leading by 2% so far. But so far, all results have not been received. So this number could change. Odinga could lead. It could happen. But so far, William Ruto is leading by 2%. Results are coming in. Maybe in the next few hours, things will be clear unofficially. Officially after 1 week. But after a few hours, things will be clear. The winning candidate must secure 50% of total votes, total cast votes. Two conditions. Firstly, he must secure 50% of total cast votes. Secondly, he must secure 25% of the total votes cast in half of the total counties where election was held today. I think it was held in 45 counties. In 2 it was cancelled. So let's see, it's a very close contest, but so far the good thing is that Kenyans cast their votes peacefully. A peaceful transfer of power could be seen in Kenya, which is needed for peace and stability in this region. Secondly, viewers, the Somaliland opposition parties are protesting on Thursday. UCID and Wadani submitted a schedule of protests to Minister of Interior of Somaliland yesterday. Last time when they asked for permission, they were not permitted to protest. Instead, Minister of Interior deployed police, other forces in Hargeisa. Police used force. Opposition politicians were beaten, they were arrested, they were put in prison. But this time, Minister of Interior has granted permission to opposition parties. UCID has confirmed that Ministry of Interior and opposition parties have reached an agreement. Opposition parties have been allowed to protest on Thursday. So it's another positive development from the region, but still a lot remains to be seen. Will there be any crackdown on the party workers, party officials before Thursday? On Wednesday, on the night between Wednesday and Thursday, that remains to be seen. But so far, officially, government has allowed the opposition to protest on Thursday. Opposition parties are protesting against Musi Wayab, the president of the country, a self-declared country. In November, presidential election is due to be held in Somaliland, but before that, opposition and government are at loggerheads over registration of new political parties, constitution of electoral commission. That is why this is the second time that opposition parties are protesting. Now, when government has allowed these parties to protest on Thursday, it would be interesting to see how big the protest will be. Can opposition parties stage a big show on Thursday? We'll update you on Thursday about this demonstration in Somaliland. Thirdly, was hard times ahead for Al-Shabaab. It seems airstrikes are underway. Ethiopian Air Force is conducting airstrikes and US as well. Today, US Air Force conducted airstrikes on Al-Shabaab targets in Hiiraan Somalia, federal member state of Somalia. Hiraan region of Hiiraan Somalia were targeted. No details about the casualties so far. But airstrikes, US airstrikes in Hiraan region have been confirmed. Ethiopian Air Force is also conducting airstrikes in Hiraan Somalia, Bakul, southwest region, and we know that Ethiopian forces have entered Somalia in 3 regions of Somalia. Ethiopian forces are being deployed: southwest state, Jubaland, Gado region, and thirdly Hiraan region as well. Here in 3 regions, Ethiopian forces have been deployed on the ground in Somalia. Regional governments are on board. In consultation with regional governments of Somalia, Ethiopian forces have entered Somalia. So there is no friction between Ethiopian government and regional members, states of Somalia, where Ethiopian forces are being deployed. And we know that Hassan Sheikh government has announced in Uganda that a major operation against Al-Shabaab is being planned. So hard times ahead. Airstrikes by Ethiopia, US on Al-Shabaab positions. Ground offensive being planned, could be launched with involvement of Somalia's forces, perhaps regional forces as well from Ethiopia, from Kenya too, and US special forces could be part of these operations. If despite all these measures, despite all this joint offensive by all the parties against Al-Shabaab, if despite all these measures, Al-Shabaab manages to survive, it means that something else is needed to wipe out Al-Shabaab. So coming days are very crucial for peace and stability in Somalia and in the Horn of Africa. Lastly, viewers, we know that 2 days ago, briefing notes of a meeting of African Union were leaked. Meeting of African Union's Peace and Security Committee was held. Olusegun Obasanjo briefed the participants about Ethiopian conflict, Tigray conflict, and there he recommended inclusion of Eritrea in the upcoming Tigray-Ethiopia peace talks, according to the leaked briefing notes. After that, we were waiting for some official response from Ethiopian federal government, Tigray regional government, Eritrean government. So far, no official statement from any party. And African Union has not issued a statement as well. These are just leaked briefing notes of the meeting. But today, Getachew spoke about these briefing notes. In the briefing notes, Eritrea is addressed as Republic of Eritrea. And Getachew criticized African Union today for using the word Republic of Eritrea for Eritrea. Eritrea's official name is State of Eritrea. And what is a republic? A republic is a country which elects representatives, where these elected representatives hold power. So Getachew is saying that Eritrea is not a republic. Indirectly, he is saying that Eritrea is not a republic. No elections are held there. So why is African Union addressing Eritrea as a republic in this leaked document? Question is, why is Getachew not addressing the real question? If Eritrea is invited to Tigray, Ethiopia peace talks, what will Tigray do? What will be Tigray's position? Now the notes have been leaked. African Union is recommending inclusion of Eritrea in the talks. Getachew is not addressing this main issue. Rather, he is saying that he is questioning African Union's use of the word Republic of Eritrea. Isn't he avoiding the real issue which he should address? If he wants to discuss these briefing notes, if the briefing notes are of any significance, then he should address the real question. What is Tigray's position if Eritrea is included in the upcoming Tigray-Ethiopia talks? No word from Getachew. But as I said in a video yesterday, that unofficially what we have learned is that Tigray will not be part of talks, direct talks with Eritrea. Tigray is not in favor of inclusion of Eritrea in this peace process. But why is that Getachew is not openly addressing this question? Does it mean that Tigray could be part of these talks if Eritrea is included? And Getachew does not want to jump the gun. He is playing with his cards close to his chest. Let's see. Tigray might release an official statement about this issue in coming days, reportedly. Thanks for watching.